Ever since that day, I've kept wandering in the dark. So yes, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to something called Inside the Dark, which I don't know really anything about. No flashlight, oh dear. Because it had almost nothing written on its page. I asked for high graphical fidelity. This is not high graphical fidelity. I don't know if you're watching this in 1080p, but that's about as blurry as my nana's vision. Can't get in. Okay, so we're in like an apartment block or something? That's like a different flat. No, we found the flashlight though. But yes, there was almost no information written on the page whatsoever. It just said something about wandering in the dark. Okay, this doesn't seem very dark. This seems very light and joyous. Well, what's with all the trepidation? It's only a door. Okay. Presumably we're not going in there today. Is this open now? No, this is still closed. Oh, there's another door here. I didn't see this one. But this one won't open. I'm not seeing any keys. Am I to go back? This is locked. Oh dear. It's not like the clue is in the game and I have to be inside the dark to open the doors, do I? No, am I overthinking things again? I'm probably overthinking things again. Okay, was this... Oh, there was another way up here. Did this appear more recently? This room. What about it? Feels strangely familiar, just like this picture of this lady. Possibly it's a free asset that's appeared in another game, but, oh, goodness sake. How many times have I told you, Brenda, if the jam jar won't open, just ask me to open it. You don't need to smash it against the wall. I'm so sick of buying more jam. Can I have this? I'm pressing E and nothing's happening on it, so possibly I can't have this until I need it. Until I'm ready for it. Until I'm prompted to have it. This is locked. Can I have the key now, perhaps? Yes, I can. A key. Mysterious. Wouldn't have expected that, given that it was definitely the same key that I saw a moment ago and named it as such. I'm watching you. Along with a few other people. I hope, anyway. The key doesn't seem to fit here either. Okay, so it's not the key to this door. Hello? Has anybody got a screwdriver I could borrow? Definitely not for stabbing purposes. I mean for fixing this door here. Okay, right, is this... This is locked, but it presumably isn't the key to this. Ah, here we are, this is open now. I feel like we're going into like an old World War II bunker or something. Oh, gosh. I would have hoped we wouldn't have found something like this in a World War II bunker, but probably we would have. Probably would have found something much worse. Oh, I'm going to have a sit, am I? Oh, okay, I'm just going to have a quick sit down. I'm late for my FBI interrogation. Oh, hi. That is literally how fuzzy things are when I wake up in the morning and I haven't put my spectacles on yet. Hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, gosh. I mean, that's put a barrier between me and the danger, but I somehow don't feel safe. Oh. Another key. She took the words right out of my mouth. Good evening. Can I help you? I think I'm having some sort of a seizure. Wow. That was relatively basic, but it managed to do the job quite well, you have to admit. How did I end up here? I remember grabbing that key. Do I still have it on me? Because if I do, that means it wasn't a hallucination. Or this is just an extension of the hallucination. Right, I ain't going back in there. Let's try this one instead. Here we go. Oh gosh, down into the bowels. Deep into the bowels of the home. Oh gosh. Or possibly of the hell. They seem to be roughly synonymous at the moment. Face your fear to move of. I think you mean on, but never mind. Oh. Wow. If you described what this game is doing in words, I wouldn't have said it would sound very scary. but it's actually managing to execute it in a relatively impressive manner. I'm not convinced I want to park my butt on this, given what happened last time I had to park my butt on a chair like this in a dirty and nasty old room full of darkness. Ah! There's no one there. Of course not. Oh, gosh. I'm going to spend the rest of my life wandering this corridor, aren't I? Oh, gosh! What? What? Now which one is it? I don't know which one I was facing before. I just had to try them both. Wow. This one's locked. What about the other one? I haven't sprinted yet. And I don't want to sprint, because every time I disperse the shadows with my light, something horrible is discovered. I'm just going to walk over here towards this light and not look at anything else. Are those my footsteps? I don't know. I've got no light. It's so dark. Oh, I have got some light. Oh, I do. Okay, right. Beyond. If you'll excuse me, I'm just going to shut this door and be on my way. Again, with not being able to pick keys up until you know you need them. Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay, this game is getting better by the moment. That's excellent. I like a nice build-up in a game. Right, I don't know who this lady is, but I can only assume that she's somehow related to the trauma I've endured in the past, it would seem like. I seem to have like some sort of a fear of something. That's what I'm trying to let go of. Does this door, because we've opened the other two doors now, this is sealed shut. Seems there's no use for any key here. Are you trying to tell me that this door is never going to open again? Because if so, you're doing a good job of that. This is locked. It doesn't open this door, does it? Perhaps it does. I mean, it's never going to end. I've made my decision. What decision? About what? Well done, Cody. That was very short, but that was actually very, very impressive. I have to confess I didn't hear a lot of music. I'm hearing some music now, but I didn't hear a lot of music earlier. But yes, that was actually quite impressive for what it was. You know, as a short little explore around and a few little jump scares. That was actually quite good. I'm not convinced about the first scare, which seemed to just be like a face, but when it was more like an enemy hiding in the darkness and you just noticed them, or like when she was sitting in that chair and you had to walk towards her, those were very, very effective jump scares, and the atmosphere was subtle, but it was there enough just to make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up and you got a little bit more creeped out. So that was Inside the Dark. That was actually a lot better than I was expecting it to be, so thank you very much for joining me for this Inside the Dark. Look after each other and good night.